If you're watching this video, you might be one of those people who just purchased something new, plugged it into your computer, only to get this crazy error right here. What the heck does that even mean? Or maybe you know what it means, but you can't find the driver because Prolific really sucks. My camera just fell. Well, that's today what I'm here to hopefully help you walk through getting taken care of. Finding the driver, installing the driver, making sure your equipment is happy and working. And let's get started here. Just jump into things, okay? To make a short story long, I got this cable, and this cable did come with a CD, but this is 2023 and not everything has a CD drive in it. So I didn't have access to the Prolific driver that was needed to install on Windows 11 to make this work, and that was unfortunate. After searching the internet high and low, I found Prolific's website, and unfortunately, Prolific actually doesn't carry that driver anymore either. And that's when my heroes, Adafruit, jumped in, and Adafruit has been a great knowledge resource for many, many years that I've been doing this kind of stuff. Now, Prolific drivers on this website, there's a few of them. I'll link these all below, and a direct link to the drivers. The first one is this Prolific chipset, and that's probably the most updated driver because if you click this link, it's going to bring you to Prolific's website. You don't want that because we need the older drivers to make it work with Windows 11, oddly enough. If you are having issues, you could download this driver here. Now, I want to caution you on one thing. When I downloaded this, it would not download. Windows kept blocking it as a potential threat. And even though I continued to download it and I scanned it with Windows Defender as well as some online scans that will evaluate the file and the zip file, there was no indication that there was any kind of virus. However, what I will say is, I don't own this file. I just got it from Adafruit. So proceed with caution. Although I trust Adafruit, I have to tell you to proceed with caution. And anyway, I downloaded that and it came to my desktop. So in the device manager, this is what I was seeing. The Windows device manager shows you a list of all your drivers that are installed on the computer. And it says that the PL2303TA do not support Windows 11 or later. Please contact your supplier. Well, my supplier is, well, yeah, we're just going to leave it at that. At this point, we have to do things on our own. And if I right click here and I try to upgrade the driver, search automatically for the drivers, it's going to say the best drivers installed because Windows has this perception that the best driver is the most current driver, which isn't the case in this case. So that file I downloaded, which is right here, it's a zip file. It means you have to unzip it, go ahead and right click and extract all. And you're gonna get this file here, PL2303_prolific_GPS_ all in one. Okay, sounds good to me. What we're gonna do is we're gonna actually install this. So let's see what happens here when we install it. My screen goes black because it was asking for admin access, which I gave it. And then I get this screen here, which is the driver install program. Click next. When you click next, you're going to get this license agreement. You could read this license, but I'm lazy, so let's go ahead and click next. And finally, we have something here that says everything is about to be completed. Make sure if you plugged in the 2303 device, make sure it is plugged in rather, and then click finish. So we're good to go. It's plugged in. Now I'm going to right click and I'm not going to click update driver and click search automatically because it's going to do the same thing I just mentioned. Instead, I'm going to right click, click update driver and go to browse my computer. Okay, now you're going to click on let me pick from a list of available drivers on my computer. That program we just installed is actually putting drivers on there. And if you see something like this where it shows manufacturer or model, make sure that show compatible hardware is clicked. And then all you're going to have to do is find the one that we just installed, which in this case is the old one from 2008. I don't want the 2023 model. I like the classics. And so we're going to click on that and then click next. And once it's done installing driver, boom, we're good to go. Now, I do recommend keeping that file around, okay? Because there is times when Windows will do an update and you're going to have to reinstall that software, reinstall the driver, even though the driver should still be on Windows, just in case, then you have it and you don't have to go looking for it for 40 days and 40 nights. With that, that's what I did to fix my Prolific USB catastrophe with my Redivis programming cable. Now, I recognize that this might work for you for anything in the whole internet world, and I hope it did. And if it did work for you, or it helped you out a little bit for troubleshooting, I would just ask that you maybe hit the like button, and if it's not too much, consider subscribing to the channel. This channel is called Ham Radio, dude. I hope you have a good one. Goodbye.